Summertime is voyage time. I set Asia as my summer destination and had a bitter experience in Japan, where majority speaks Japanese, which I don't have a clue. Fortunately, I got a friend who speaks both and he stood between to translate what I needed. This haunted from country to country in Asia, where I had to get someone who speaks the native language and mine. If this is the case for humans, computers suffocate too. This is where shells takes the scene. Shells are the interpreters which exposes access to an operating system's services. While operating system mediates between the user and the computer, shell is the middleman between the user and the operating system. We talk to shell talk to the operating system. Easy peasy. As the name says, it is the outermost layer of an operating system. Most operating system shells falls into one of the two categories, command line and graphical. Command line shell provides a command line interface or CLI to the operating system, while graphical shells provide a graphical user interface or GUI. Other possibilities in the world of machine learning and artificial intelligence include voice user interface such as Siri, Alexa, and Google Assistant. Various implementation of tangible user interface that are not CLI, like mouse navigator. A collection of shell commands is called as a wrapper or a script. A GUI manipulates programs graphically. Graphical shells typically build on top of windowing system, such as Xquartz for macOS, Windows Shell for Microsoft Windows. Windows Shell provides desktop environment, start menu, taskbar, and a GUI for accessing file management function of the operating system. A command line interface is an operating system shell that uses alphanumeric characters typed on a keyboard to provide instructions and data to the operating system interactively. Earlier versions of Microsoft Windows used command.com as the default CLI, later succeeded by CMD or command prompt. With regards to the hike in open source community, Microsoft developed a new shell called PowerShell since Windows 7, an open source and cross-platform shell used across various operating systems. In Unix-like operating systems, SH or Bourne shell was used, named after the developer Stephen Bourne. SH is lightweight and has only limited functionalities. Later, Bash was introduced to replace Bourne shell. It is now the default shell for most of the Linux distributions. Bash advances Bourne shell in many ways, such as brace expansion, command line completion, basic debugging, and signal handling. We will cover in detail in upcoming episodes of shell scripting. Likewise, you may find several shells for programs such as Python, Perl, Groovy, etc. In contrast, shells are the interface for the users to interact with the operating system without learning the language for the underlying operating system. Now, we got two layers above the physical machine, an operating system to manage the resources and a shell to ask what we need. But there are a lot more shells out there. Which one to choose? Well, that's for another episode. Thanks for watching.